turn.
Hey, I got a question over here.
Go ahead, Elizabeth.
Question.
Oof, big night tonight. You've been on a journey to get to this stage and join the WNBA sisterhood. Who is a player that, if you could choose, you would want to play with this summer?
Oh. Angel Reese. Angel Reese is a role model to me. She is one of one. The way she carries herself and drowns out all the noise while remaining unapologetically Angel.
Mm-hmm.
That is the goal right there. And, you know, she's talked about maintaining that same motor both on and off the court, throwing all of her energy into her business ventures that she does. And that's that same hustle that we see when she's chasing rebounds in the paint.
Yeah.
And, you know, to do all that as a rookie, that's just beyond inspiring. She's like my mood board, come to life, if you will.
I like it. I mean, she is a star in this league, and the game is better for having her in it. Have you thought about what you're going to say when that interaction happens?
Wow. I wish that I could sit here and tell you that I'd be a poised young lady. But she actually came and gave a talk at my school one year, and to be really honest with you, I can't tell you a word she said. I just couldn't hear her over the sounds of my internal screams. Just like one big loud scream, just on a loop the entire time. So yeah, I'm not super optimistic about keeping my cool. But I would love to ask for a jersey or a signature or something, though. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine.
Thank you.
On another note, the league is at a fascinating growth point right now with viewership skyrocketing. How much of the WNBA did you watch growing up? And does the history of the game inform at all where you want to land?
Okay. Confession time. I've probably watched Game 5 of the 2016 finals 100 times. Sparks and Lynx, that matchup was incredible. Just legends everywhere. When Maya Moore hit that turnaround, I mean, I legitimately fell off of my couch. And then Nneka swatted by Sil, but gets it back and puts it through off one foot. Iconic! I've been chasing a moment like that at the highest level my whole life.
Yeah. The spotlight has definitely been on women's sports these last years. How much do you think that on-court rivalries play a factor in the growth of the league? And do you think that these storylines are good for the game?
Oh, I love the way that stories are being told right now. And I think that has fueled those rivalries that you're talking about. You know, look at Angel and Caitlin. They faced off in the national championship in college, and their fans have followed them to the WNBA. You know, every matchup between those two is must-see TV. And the Fever and Sky have two of the hottest tickets in the sport right now. And when the Aces and Liberty assembled all that star power a couple years back, every matchup between them was called the Battle of the Super Teams, just pulling in huge ratings, huge numbers. And my grandma wouldn't be able to follow anything that was happening on the court. But I'll tell you, she knows all the tea. She definitely knows all the tea. And I think all these rivalries are just another entry point for the fans.
Yeah, totally agree there. Unfortunately, you just missed sharing the court with the WNBA's all-time leading scorer, Diana Taurasi, who played in the league from 2004 to 2024. She brought a ton of that spice you were talking about for so long. Now, what part of her legacy speaks to you the most?
DT scored more than 10,000 points in the greatest league in the world. Ooh. That is wild. 2 decades, she just kept putting up buckets. Mm-hmm. That longevity is incredible. The hours that she spent in the gym when the lights were low and the stands were empty so that she could shine when it mattered the most. You know, as someone who loves to score, she is my GOAT. Best to ever do it.
That's right. For the fans who might not know you yet, what do they need to know, either on or off the court?
Look, I'm confident. I have worked really, really hard to get here, and I'm going to make an impact from day one. Diana Taurasi was willing to talk a little trash, but she always backed it up with her game. And fans can expect me to do the very same thing. That goes for the court and the press conferences too. So you might want to make sure you tune into those.
Let's go. Okay, so I want to shift gears quickly for a couple of rapid-fire questions so new fans can get to know you. First, when it comes to a city, do you prefer a bigger metropolis vibe or a smaller, more intimate one?
Oh, for as long as I can remember, I have wanted to be on the biggest stage possible. Oh. And in my mind, that extends beyond the arena. You know, I want a crowd everywhere I walk, team billboards up all over, restaurants open late so I can snag a bite after game night wraps up. You know, I love the hum of a big city. I love it. The pulse of the people. I feed off of that energy. So, big city.
Let's keep this one easy. Favorite color?
Oh, blue. Blue soothes me like nothing else. My favorite sweater in the world is this warm blue color. And as soon as I slip it on, I feel like I'm just being enveloped by this like big hug. And honestly, when I close my eyes and I think of that color, I can take a deep breath. I didn't get to this podium by being mediocre. I'm not saying this to sound cocky, but that's just a matter of fact. Club, high school, college, everything was a battle to get to this spot, to put my hard work on display at the highest level of competition. So I'd be lying if I said that it didn't matter to me, because I've risen to every challenge I faced. Put me on any team, and I will put everything I am into creating a winning culture because, well, that's just what I do.
All right. Thank you.
WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody.
And tonight, we'll see the Chicago Sky as they go up against the Indiana Fever.
This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. Tonight's game is part of the Commissioner's Cup. So guys, what's the biggest motivation for these players in the Cup?
What about the final game grand prize money? Every player in the championship game, whether you win or you lose, gets a bonus. But the winning players are going to get a little bit more. So I would say that's great incentive for them.
The Fever win the tip. Mitchell outside. Finds Allen. Shoots in deep. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in.
Well, in the paint, Mitchell's power gives her an edge. She's able to get around any defenders.
Outside Reese.
Takes the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Hey, that couldn't be more obvious. Caitlin Clark has had an incredible impact on the Fever.
Well, just look at the individual numbers. Led the league in assists, second in minutes played, and the team impact during her rookie year, they ended an 8-year playoff drought.
Here's Diggins.
Five on the clock.
Outside Reese.
Over Mitchell.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Now here's Mitchell. She's covered closely. Pass to Hines Allen. And a miss there on the triple.
Now it's Reese. Hole defending.
That one drops for her. Now Clark.
Boston outside.
Back to Clark. From outside the arc. Rebound Chicago.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
A prototypical stretch four. Stevens' range extends way beyond the three-point line.
Back to Clark for three. Indiana again missing.
Reese on the left.
Fires for three. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Well, a consistent three-point shooter like Mitchell always has an answer. She goes right to the line and strikes back.
Now it's Reese.
Up and in for basket number 4, and that makes her 4 for 5.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
In the offseason, the Fever were aggressive in pursuing that.
Go here. For those joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Mitchell with it.
Reese on her.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Reese gets the bucket.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Now here's Clark, looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Hull. Fires the three.
Camila Cardoso gets the board. And while her teammate Angel Reese got all the headlines, did you guys watch Camila Cardoso? She had a stellar rookie year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I watched her. She was awesome. You know, remember, she didn't make her debut until June due to injury, but she ends up averaging 10 and 8 as a rookie. Rim protection as well. What a future she has.
Caitlin Clark with the three. Indiana again missing. Chicago in total control. Right side, Stevens. Pass to Cardoso. Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. Outside, Reese. And that one hits back iron. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Mitchell, left side. Pass to Hole. Shoots the three. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feed.
A textbook feed to Hall, who was all set up, ready to shoot.
Here's Diggins. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. And you know, Reese has been doing it all here tonight, guys.
How about her scoring in the first half? She looked like a very different player today, an elite player.
Yeah, and she's been a pleasant surprise for them, that's for sure. She really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters.
Today's game counts double. It's not just a regular season game.
This one is part of the Commissioner's Cup as well, so a victory would be twice as nice.
Now it's Reese. From the arc, it drops. That's her 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. Indiana with the ball. Pass to Boston. Mitchell. Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep because that's going to help open up the offense.
Outside, Reese. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Fever. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And so it's Chicago with it. It's an 18-point lead. Count that one.
Her ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
A familiar face rejoining the sky, point guard Courtney Vandersloot.
The league's all-time leader in assists per game, Vandersloot spent her first 12 seasons in Chicago, spent the last 2 years in New York, winning the title in 2024. She's back in the Windy City, running the show this year.
Now here's Cardoso. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Outside, Reese. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Once again, she's able to knock down the long-range jumper. It's just been her night from deep.
Mitchell, shot's good.
You know, she shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Pass to Reese. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And here's Clark. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Nails the baby hook.
She just used her height that time down low. That's a pretty hard play to defend against.
Here's Diggins. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Jackson. Reese. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is on target.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here's Hines Allen. Caitlin Clark outside. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
And so much talk about Caitlin Clark. What makes her a great player, fellas?
Well, there's so much, right? I mean, she's got Steph Curry range, incredible handles, passes it like CP3, and isn't afraid to make the highlight reel play.
Now here's Clark.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. When the Fever won the 2024 draft lottery, I think everyone in the world knew who they were going to take, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, she's already had a massive impact on the Fever and the league. On the floor, Clark's passing and limitless range are just tremendous weapons offensively. And then off the floor, I mean, I think the Fever might be the hottest ticket around the W.
Sky with some changes.
Here's Diggins. Outside Reese.
The three. Hole with the rebound. Pass to Clark. Inside. Hole with the bucket.
Well, we've seen Lexi Hull has some range, but she can also slash, bring it inside.
Chicago with the ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Now Reese. She's covered by Mitchell. From past the arc, Reese gets the bucket.
A great game for her offensively. She's been a factor.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Now here's Clark. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. Makes that one fall. It's her 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
This is why Kelsey Mitchell is in the WNBA. She can carry a team offensively, have huge nights, and put on a show.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
Now it's Reese.
Lets it go from deep.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
And it's the Fever ball. They trail by 16.
Shot by Clark, no good.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
Basket counts.
They're not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I think it's safe to say that lead is too big to overcome at this point. Just not enough time on the clock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now here's Clark. Ask for our broadcast, everyone.
Oof, not sure which was hotter, the temperature outside today or your shoe.
I'm not sure. Let's get back out there. See if I can get some more.
All right, all right. Kelsey Mitchell, Jewel Lloyd, and Kelsey Plum are some of the best shooters in the league. They were all tied for the previous record. Where do you slot in with this group?
I think as long as the 4 of us are still playing, no shooting record is safe. I broke it today. Jewel could go out and break it tomorrow. Plum could go out and break it next week. That's just what shooters do.
All right, thank you.
Go ahead, Elizabeth.
Hey, when the Chicago Sky and the Indiana Fever match up, it is one of the hottest tickets in sports. What does it feel like to be part of this growing rivalry?
Oh, it's so cool. These are franchises that have so much history, but you can see just how much one player can impact a team and bring in a whole new generation of fans like Angel and Caitlin have. And as a rookie in this league, I'm in awe of their influence. And it's only grown with each game. Seeing the love at home, on the road, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yep.
Yes. Despite being so early in their pro career, both players have had an overwhelming influence on this league. What's something about one of them that do you want to emulate as you grow your footprint in the W?
Oh, Angel Reese is just so genuine in a way that impresses me every day. She's true to herself, and that confidence just drips off of her. You pair that with her work ethic, both on and off the court, and you can quickly see why she's finding so much success. And I think that's what's resonating with these fans. You know, they can clock that fake behavior, and Angel never obscures her truth. I'd love to be able to get there myself one day.
We're watching. Thank you.
Thank you.